Namaste. The Government of India is planning to implement new labour codes from April 1st, 2021. This will include 3 codes which were passed in September and 1 which has been passed in 2019. Welcome to the 11th episode of Logistically Speaking, and this episode we will take a closer look at the 4 codes and the effect it's likely to have on the logistics sector. In the past, labour laws were made by the central as well as the state governments, which resulted in India having close to 44 central laws and over 100 state laws. Though this covered only the organized sectors impacting 17% of the total Indian labour force, too many laws created complexities for both employers, employees as well as the regulators. This new set of labour laws will now merge all the previous law into 4 codes that will cover everyone in the labour force, right from gig workers to the migrant labourers. These codes that will be implemented from April 2021 are: number 1, Industrial Relationship Code; number 2, Occupational Safety, Health and Working Conditions Code; number 3, Social Security Code; and number 4, Wages Code. Let me explain what are these codes mean and their likely impact in the context of the logistics sector. First and foremost, dispute settlement will become highly simplified. Earlier, disputes could be escalated to 5 levels or forums, which is now capped to 2 forums, that is conciliatory officer and a tribunal. And number 2, contractual labor contracts will be clearly defined, outlining the benefit that even the casual workers are entitled to. Laborers hired by logistics companies on annual contract or time-bound contracts for warehousing, 3PL handling will be entitled to benefit that permanent employees receive for the duration of the contract. One of the major problems SME exporters face is in taking orders for seasonal deliveries due to the fear of continuity of keeping laborers after order period. This new code specifies that license requirement to close a business is increased from 100 laborers to 300, allowing an increase of unit size, which will help in increasing the productivity and reducing cost. And number 4, formalities like maintaining standing orders regarding wages, rules and implementing all this is going to be quite compulsory only for the factories with more than 300 laborers, and thereby easing the compliance for smaller companies. The warehousing sector can get a boost where bigger size warehousing bring in economies of scale due to the freedom to have up to 300 people without any regulation, which will help in reducing logistic cost. And number 6, women are now allowed to work round the clock, which means more women can be employed in all areas of logistics. And lastly, gig workers are covered under these new codes. That is your food delivery staff, e-commerce delivery staff like of Amazon or Flipkart is covered under this law. And as per the new codes, aggregators will have to set aside 1 to 2% of their turnover as welfare fund for them. In totality, these new codes can help Indian entrepreneurs scale up their business. The clarity and simplification will help logistic industry, which is expected to become one of the largest employers in India in the coming years. However, while well-intentioned, the success of any program lies in its implementation. Hopefully, we will see this go smoothly to help the nation receive a much needed boost to facilitate inclusive growth and prosperity. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to your feedback and opinion on this new law in the comments below. Thank you very much and see you next week.